We're solving problem 14 from the 2024 AIME1. Let ABCD be a tetrahedron such that AB equals CD equals the square root of 41, AC equals BD equals the square root of 80, and BC equals AD equals square root of 89. There exists a point I inside the tetrahedron such that the distances from I to each of the faces of the tetrahedron are all equal. The distance can be written in the form m root n over p, where m, n, and p are positive integers. M and n are relatively prime, and n is not divisible by the square of any prime. Find m plus n plus p. So for this problem, we see that if you draw it out, the tetrahedron can be inscribed in a 4 by 5 by 8 box. Therefore, we can convert points A to D to coordinates on the three-dimensional coordinate plane. And that will help us solve this problem, right? So point A is going to have coordinates 8, 0, 0. B has 8, 5, 4. C has 0, 0, 4. And D has 0, 5, 0. So these are the coordinates for the three-dimensional plane. Now, what we can do is, well, there's this formula, right? I'm just going to write it out. V equals 1/3 RS. So volume equals 1/3 times R, which is the radius of the insphere, and S is the surface area. So we can kind of use this formula, right? Since all sides are equal, we can implement this formula and change it to our liking. So we do 1/3 times the plane ACD times H, where H is the height from plane ACD to point B. We can then find that R is going to be equal to H over 4. Then the equation of this said plane is going to be 5x plus 8y plus 10z minus 40 equals 0. So we can use point to a plane to solve for h. H is equal to the absolute value of 5 times 8 plus 8 times 5 plus 10 times 4 minus 40 over the square root of 5 squared plus 8 squared plus 10 squared. This equals 80 over the square root of 189. Therefore, when we solve for R is going to be 20 root 21. Or no, this is just going to be our answer. 20 root 21 over 63, which is in the form that we want, because we have to convert it to this form. And then we just add these up. 20 plus 21 plus 63 is going to be 104. And so that is our answer for this problem.